Hey guys, Niaimani here, and today I'm coming to you guys with a comparison. I'm going to be comparing two gels. I'm going to be comparing the Main Choices Crystal Orchid Biotin Infused Gel against the Eco Styler Professional Styling Gel infused with Argan oil. So a lot of people are just trying to see if this gel, the Crystal Orchid gel, is worth the hype. So I'm going to be comparing it to a gel that I've been using for about 4 to 5 years now. So I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about it. So I'm going to do the Main Choice on this side, and I'm going to do the Eco Styler on this side. So let's begin. Okay, so this is the final product of each side. So this is the Main Choice side, and I'm going to show you guys a close-up of the curls. And this is just freshly wet, so. And this is Eco Styler. So I'm actually going to let this air dry, and I'm going to diffuse my roots actually. But I'm about to do my makeup and everything, so I'll come back and I'll tell you how I feel about each product and how I feel on having them on my hair side by side. So okay, so I'm back, and my hair is on this awkward, ugly, just really weird part, but just don't mind it. So my hair, I diffused it some, and it is also yes, it's air dried a little bit, so it's diffused and a little bit of air dry. So now I'm going to be coming back. I'm going to show you guys a close-up of each side, but I'm going to tell you guys, I made some key points. I wrote down some key points about, you know, how I felt about each, just so I didn't start rambling. So we're going to start off with the Main Choice, which is on this side, if you can see. So the Main Choice is alcohol-free, of course. From what I've noticed after using it, it's not tacky. It's smooth. It has a clean and fresh scent, what I really does love. What I really do love, not does love. What I really do love. It has a fresh scent, like I said before. It smells like crisp, fresh apples. And what I mean by it's smooth, it's easy to apply. It doesn't feel gunky when you're applying it to your strands, of your hair. It just feels like it's very smooth to run on, and I do believe that that's because of the texture that is the consistency of the product. It is biotin infused, and if you know anything about biotin, it does help promote hair growth as well as retention. So that's definitely a plus for me. It's lightweight, so I really do like how it leaves my hair, my curls, like very light and soft, not weighed down and crunchy. It's also, it defines my curls super like really well, because upon using it for the first time, I really didn't think that based off the consistency of the product that it was going to hold my curls. However, once I did do my first wash and go using the product, I noticed that it held my curls really well. So it defines my curls as well as leaves my hair soft and shiny. So I felt like my curls looked really just shiny, and I think because it did have that nice soft shine, it had the nice shine because it does have avocado oil and vitamin E oil, which is really good also because I seal my hair, but it's kind of like it's incorporated inside of the gel, so it's kind of like helping seal the moisture in the hair as well. But it did leave my curls soft and shiny. It's not crunchy. That's definitely a plus for me, and I'll tell you guys why later when I talk about the Eco Styler. So it's not crunchy, which I really do like, because I don't mind a crunchy curl because I know eventually it will soften up, but a lot of people really don't like the Eco Styler because of how crunchy their hair can be. So this gel does not have a crunchy hold or cast on it when you put it in your curls. It's very lightweight, very soft. If you can see like how I'm put my hands through it, I don't really care if I get any frizz, but very lightweight and very soft. So I like that. It doesn't have that crunchy, extremely firm hold. It doesn't flake. I've noticed that after about a week that I had the gel in my hair, you can start telling when stuff flakes when you look at your edges to see, like, if it's like gunky or anything. It doesn't get that way. It doesn't flake up, and it lasts. A wash and go using this gel lasts about 2 to 3, maybe 4 if I stretch it, but typically 2 to 3 days. We're gonna keep it in that bracket. A good wash and go, if I do what I have to do, and that's without refreshing my curls. So a good wash and go just with this gel alone will last about 2 to 3 days. So next we're gonna talk about the Eco Styler. So next we're gonna talk about the Eco Styler. So Eco Styler claims that it's let me read the bottle to tell you guys what it claims. It claims that it's shines and smooths and condition, no flake, no tack, anti-itch, and it's UV protection, which is great because it does, I believe, that part. However, the no tacky part, I definitely can disagree. When I'm applying the product, it's very gunky. It's not smooth going on. I'm not gonna say like it's a bad thing, but it's very it's a lot. It is tacky, it leaves your hands very sticky, and it is tacky when you are applying it. Also, it is alcohol free, which is definitely a plus because you don't want to be putting alcohols in your hair. It has extremely firm hold. So the gel that I use, the Argan oil, it's a maximum hold, so it's a number 10 hold, and it's very firm. It makes my hair crunchy, so that's where I'm going to begin to talk about that. Eco Styler leaves my hair crunchy. My first day hair is really crunchy. Like, you can see the difference between how I'm messing with these curls. Like, you can see the difference. Like, Eco Styler makes my curls really firm and crunchy, which is not a problem for me personally, but like I said earlier, some people just are not a fan. Also, to kind of cut down on my crunchiness of having like crunchy curls, I do seal my hair with an oil. It seals in all that moisture, as well as like kind of cuts down on the crunchiness. But however, Eco Styler is just known for having, you know, crunchy curls. So it's just like, do you like crunchiness? Do you like crunchy first day hair and then softer curls throughout the day, or do you want like softer curls the first day and, you know, the days to come? So it's just kind of like up to you when it comes to that part. But I didn't really mind the crunchy curls, you know, too much, but that's just me. That's my preference. Also, Eco Styler lasts about 2 to 3 days, defines my curls, and sometimes I did experience flakes as well as buildup. So sometimes it will get a little flaky or like a whitish kind of around my hairline or like throughout the hair. I didn't see that as a problem. I just would spray water on it. I don't try to make a big deal about something if it's not that big of a deal. If I know that I like the product and how it works, but some people just don't like that. So I'm going to give you guys my verdict. We're going to compare gels. I'm going to rate both gel on scale from 1 to 10, and I'm going to tell you which gel I honestly prefer better. So we're going to start with the Eco Styler just because I finished it. So the Eco Styler honestly gets a 9. I'm going to give it a 8.5 because the fact that it does get crunchy, like it's very firm and it's so crunchy, it's kind of like a turn off sometimes, just because maybe I don't want my curls to be as crunchy and hard on the first day, as well as the buildup and the flakiness, and just the fact that it can be a little bit tacky. So that gets a 8.5, a strong 8.5, just because of those downfalls. Whereas I believe that the main choice honestly gets a 10 just because of everything that it has going on. It has the Biotin infused you know, agents, as well as it really defines my curls. Like, it really amazed me how it did so, but it really defines my curls, and they're not crunchy, they're not hard, they're not stiff, and I really like that, and it's very smooth, and I really do enjoy the consistency of the product. So the main choice happens to win the battle of the gels. I do like it. I honestly feel like I'm probably just going to use my Eco Styler now just to like brush up my edges, and I'm probably going to use the main choice more often to do my wash and goes. But yeah, like I was saying, so I'm probably going to use the main, I have been using the main choice more often to do my wash and goes, just because I love the results that I do receive from the product. So I hope this video was helpful doing a comparison. Let me know if you would like to see any more side-by-side comparisons, or if you would like to hear any more type of reviews on certain products. I don't typically do product reviews. I just do what works best for my hair. However, I want to know if this is helpful, because like I said, I want to just make sure, like, that before you go purchase a product, or you see a product on YouTube, that you know you go and you get different people's opinions on how they feel about the product. And even if you have to just go out and purchase it yourself and see how your opinion is on it, because just because it works well for my hair doesn't necessarily mean it might work well for yours. So I hope this video was helpful. Please be sure to check out my wash day routine and my hair tips. I am going to be doing an updated hair tip video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.